Well, hey folks, how y'all doing? Welcome back. And oh man, what are you doing today, Tom? I've got a beef rib roast here, and what's different about it is that I got this at a grocery store chain, and this is not countrywide, but there's a grocery store chain called Aldi's. It's kind of it's hard for me to explain until you've been in there. They're small. It's limited as to what they have. They're actually owned by Trader Joe's, and you know, I was shocked to see a beef rib roast there, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try. Now, it's not the best. It's just choice cut. We're going to season it with a little of this Traeger beef rub that I got on sale at Ace Hardware Store. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it because the Traeger stuff is usually really expensive. This was half off, so it was still kind of expensive at $5. And we're going to take this up to about 120 internal. We're going to do this on the Weber 22-inch kettle. We're going to use the slow and sear in there and do it indirect. And then with the monitor temperature, we're going to use this Thermo Pro. Now, in one of the last videos, I stated that I thought this was made by ThermoWorks. It is not. So I apologize to anybody at ThermoWorks. I'm sure they don't watch my videos. But Thermo Pro, a couple things I found about it. There's many different models of this one. This one is the 8. And apparently there's a lot of different models. Some of them actually you can dial in and put beef, and it'll automatically tell you what temp it's going to be, whereas this one, it just, you set the highs and the lows. So like I said, we're going to take this up to right around 120-ish, tent it with some tin foil, and then let it cook on its own for about another 20-30 minutes, and then we'll slice it up. And if you want to see the whole process, stay tuned. Right, folks, there's our rib roast, and you know, it's up to you if you want to trim. There was a lot of fat on this, so I trimmed off that much fat, and I left some of the fat on. It's not a bad thing, but you know, sometimes on some of these things there's just too much. So we're gonna season it up. We're gonna let it sit for about an hour or two before we get her on the grill. Stay tuned. All right, folks, just put the roast on, and let's take a quick look at how things are looking here. You can see our setup here. We've got our slow and sear in there. Take a look at it. A couple of chunks of applewood on there. Just using Blue Bag, Kingsford. Nothing fancy about that. Got my probe in there, and we're going to cook this, like I said, to an internal of about 120. I've got the Thermo Pro set at actually 115. At that point, I'll pull it off and wrap it and let it rest for 20-30 minutes until you know, we get that internal. It'll keep on cooking on its own. Internal will go up to about 125, 130-ish. And at that point, we'll give you a look-see. So stay tuned, and we'll show you as we proceed. Thanks for watching. A little over 2 hours into it, you can see our Thermo Pro is saying 108, if that's accurate. Not really sure. And take a look on the inside, shall we? And okay, looking mighty nice there. I'm going to double check it with another temp probe just to make sure that it is actually 108. Like I said, we're going to pull this at about 115-ish, wrap it, and then we'll give you a look-see. Stay tuned. Well, folks, that was right around 2 hours and 45 minutes, 40, 45, right around there. Pulled her right at was 116. I did double check with another temp probe, and if anything, the Thermo Pro was just a tad low. The other probe I used showed it closer to 120. So at least I know that works. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to let this set for 20-30 minutes, and then we'll give you a look-see once it is all sliced up. Stay tuned. Well, folks, here's the final product. I let it rest for about 20 minutes, and you can see we're nice. We're medium rare on the inside. Turned out gorgeous. Hope you give this a shot. Simple to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Tom Horseman at YouTube. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, thanks for watching.